Welcome everyone to today's race here at K1 Speed Ontario. It is the September month here. Aiden has qualified on pole. I'm here in P2. And we do have Aiden here to comment with us as well. Hello, Aiden.
Hello, Daniel.
Very nice to have him here today. We're going to get two people commentating on one video. But here we go. He's in cart number 24. I don't remember what cart I was in. We'll see if we get eco carts. As the light goes out.
I actually had... See, a little trick I used there was I had my steering wheel pointed immediately to the right so I could get the shortest way around this track so I could pull as much of a gap as I could.
Definitely did help him. I am now farther away from him. And P3 almost actually got me in that one hairpin.
You can see I run a little bit wide there just trying to get used to my kart as it was very unpredictable in the first 3 laps.
Yeah, these K1 Speed rental carts, you gotta adapt to them very quickly or else you're screwed.
Yeah, because during the outlap, I think, I actually, to save as much battery as I could, I just went straight around the track, just lifting as much as I could.
Yeah, there's a lot of little techniques we build up over the months, you know, to get these carts working the best way they can. As you can see here, I'm gaining marginally on Aiden, so I'm not losing any time. We are running a bit different lines because we do have a bit different carts. So, how did you feel, Aiden, at this time?
I was just trying to look back as much as I could to see how far of a gap I was pulling on you, if I was gaining or if I was losing time. So
yeah, right here I actually got a pretty good exit. I was thinking, should I go down inside? And then I was like, you know, up too far back. Kind of went wide for that one, turn number 1.
Kind of like an F1 move there.
Right.
Go to the inside and then you just come back onto the outside.
I think, honestly,
see, we're fairly even throughout the corners.
Yeah, and I gained slightly in the last corner, slightly in the first corner, but they're very small margins. Here we go, we start another lap here. Taking pretty much the same line. I do get a bit more grip. I do get the apex a bit better, a bit closer now.
Yeah, way more grip.
Yeah, that's for sure. Very close to each other. You gotta make split-second decisions here. Else the race will be ended in a fatality.
Yeah, I'm constantly looking behind me to see if you pulled a big enough, if I pulled in a big enough gap to where I can run my normal racing line.
Right behind you there, you do defensive shape. Yeah. I try sending down the inside, tap the brakes a little bit so I don't spin you out. But I'm right on your tail. You go a bit wide here. I'm actually alongside almost, but it doesn't really help. As the next turn
Squeeze you to the outside there.
Yeah. I was on your tail, man.
Constantly looking behind me.
Thought about going on the inside. Kind of juked you out there. You missed the apex, and I got a really good exit here. Again, really close behind. To the left. Oh, look at that. I go down the inside.
Oh, just barely going onto the inside.
No contact. I do leave you some room here. I tap the
Then
brakes.
I do have the inside.
Then you do have the inside. I'm even ahead here, but you get it out. You get
I ran a little. I think I hit some of the bumps there. Yeah, I said sorry there. I didn't mean to run you that wide.
It's okay. It's pretty clean racing for now, and again, I'm right behind your tail. You do go defensive now. You know that I could send it on the inside. I still do try to send it on the inside, but there's nowhere for me to go.
I feel like if I was in that position, I maybe or might not have maybe give you a little bit of the bumper.
Yeah, I think the point of this race in September was just to have a clean race. Oh, I do try to go down the inside, but didn't really want to go fender to fender. Just as I was saying. Wanted to keep it a clean race as if we didn't have any fenders, and if I were to bump into you, I gained a lot right there. That was huge.
Yeah, because eventually I talked to a lot of the people outside of the track, and we all were deciding that we were all eventually going to buy a Taillots in 225, which fortunately I already have bought.
Yeah, get ready guys for some awesome content. I'm getting the same exact card as Aiden. Oh, and he does take it in defensive line here. I don't have an opportunity. I do get a good exit, but it doesn't help me, you know. He's going defending the whole time. Do you give a little nudge here?
I think this is where he...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it just really spins me there.
Don't do that K1 Speed. That was really bad.
Yeah.
He did close the door on me, Aiden. You did close the door on me, and I was not expecting
Yeah, I did. To be fair, you were shaking your head there.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, that was scary for me, you know. It's always a risk. Yeah, it looks like in turn number 1, I always just have a bit more grip on my tires.
Although right there, I saw that your cart got a little more bouncy than you thought it would.
That's true, yeah.
Especially there, too.
The cart bounces are crazy there. I've had a couple of carts in the past which are a lot worse.
As you can see there, I ran my normal racing line because when I looked back, I think this is where they threw the white flag too early.
I think so. I think this is the false white flag. And I think I was
Yeah.
already like, oh, this is the last lap. I do hit the wall there, and it loses my momentum. And then you see the gap you got from that one wall tap. It's pretty huge.
And I pulled away from you so much in the S's, it's insane.
And I tried getting back here in the corner, in the last corner. And I think this actually was not the false white flag. This was the checkered flag. And look at that, right to the line. So we finished the race. I ended up in P2, Aiden in P1, but it was fighting the entire time. We both had very even cars. Aiden, give us a little interview and a little insight.
I would like to give a shout out to my sponsors. Mom and Dad, Station by Lisa. Let's see, what else sponsors do I got? None. Sparko. I got all the Sparko gear on. So we're out here at K1 Speed, Ontario. I finished P1. Oh yeah, my grandma and grandpa, they're not here right now. But we're out here at K1 Speed, Ontario. I won. It was a good battle between me and him. Overall, I started on pole, cut into the first corner. Daniel got held up a little bit, and I just pulled away, and I could just defend.
Yep.
So I'm just like that.
But it was very clean racing, which I'm really happy to have. So we fought each other as if we didn't have any bumpers. You guys will see the finish a bit later, but great night.